So Eric, whose defense is better, the Green Bay Packers or the Georgia Bulldogs?
Oh, I like how you just came out right now. I like how you just came out, but I'm gonna go with my situation. So I'm gonna go with Packers, even though the Georgia defense are looking very, very like one of the best defense that probably ever came through college. But I'm gonna have to go with my defense.
I want to ask you about Rasul, because obviously, you guys have been banged up in the secondary without Jair, and Kevin and Rasul stepped in off the street and played pretty well. What has he kind of done for your room?
Oh, he just gave it like a new little energy, like a new little spark, like just his energy, how he's coming through everything, just so, like another voice. Like he's been in the league for 5 years, so like he's seen a lot of things, he know a lot of things to where like so like pretty much if he sees something like he be pointing out a lot of different things that we don't see or we never thought of it like that and all that stuff. So he's just bringing a new energy and a new vibe to it, and we absolutely love it.
When you guys faced Cincinnati, you had experience with Chase. How about Justin Jefferson?
Jefferson, great wide receiver. I trained with him down the House of Athlete, so I mean, like we really didn't talk, but then again, like I know him and all that good stuff. But great player, even a better person off the field, and I know for a fact from his LSU days with Joe Burrow, like it was crazy. So I'm not surprised what he's doing now.
Did you match up with him much in that game?
Nah, I was really on Chase that game, and he was primarily in the slot then. So nah.
Rogers called today a mental day at practice. That's why a lot of the guys weren't there. You haven't been, through a couple of these seasons yet. That's your first one, but is that something different that you're like, wow, there's not a lot of guys out here today at practice? Is that a little different for you?
Yeah, because especially coming from Georgia, like if you know how Georgia practice, we practice Monday through Thursday. You got on pads. Tuesday, Wednesday, you in shells. I mean, full pants and all that stuff. So like coming here in mental day and you seeing people not here, seeing like a lot of walkthroughs and all that stuff. It's just a different vibe, a different feel, and it's just different pretty much.
How do you feel as a rookie at this point in the season? I know you're coming up on the point where you played the preseason games, have 10 regular season games. People talk about the rookie wall. Do you feel any sense of fatigue or, wait, normally my body's used to be done with the season at this point?
Nah, not at the moment, because now my body getting used to this routine that it's in. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard because from the start, okay, so about 2 weeks ago, so after we played Arizona, I had got my dog. So now my dog is messing up a lot of my routines and all that stuff. So he's keeping my body up on its toes. So like right now, I don't really feel like, well, pretty much at this moment, I don't feel a rookie wall because of my dog, my new puppy that I have. And he's keeping me up on my toes and all that stuff. So my body haven't hit it right now.
Eric, early in the season, teams tried to test you deep a number of times. Cincinnati, Washington, various times. Do you think that, they've come to learn a little bit about your speed, and have you learned, how to recognize those routes and defend those routes better?
I'm trying my hardest to where, like, I mean, it's just pretty much like they always try to do it in their own ways to where, like, they might dress it up here, do something here, but they all got like an overall common thing to how they go get to a deep ball. And just trying to figure out, just get comfortable, just don't panic, just don't do all the little things that you normally would see out of DB, and just continue to, like, pretty much do ball drills and all that stuff, like with OG and all that stuff, to just continue to gain that trust and just gain that confidence where you know that you don't got to panic, you know that you don't got to do none of that little stuff. So just pretty much just keep doing that, and everything else just sell it out.
Eric Jair's been out for a while, and Za'Darius has been out most of the season. Those are two of your better players. You guys on defense just continue to play well, though. How do you explain that, and how is this happening?
Oh man, like, this is just a big family. Like, we go pick each other up. So just like if defense wasn't doing good, we know offense will pick us up, or special teams will pick us up. If one of us down, we all go pick each other up. So just pretty much just continue doing that with the people that's not out there. We know for a fact that we just continue to have their back and continue to do everything that we can to make sure that we get to our end goal.
Eric, Jair has been around though quite a bit. I think Matt said he's been pretty much the entire season. What has he sort of been like, and what is sort of the best advice he's given you, as you've been out there and he's been kind of, working through his stuff?
Oh, pretty much. It's not like anything like technique wise or nothing. He just giving me more he just giving me more confidence, more juice. Like especially like these past few home games that we done had. He been on the sideline. He just keeping up your energy, keeping up your spirit, and not letting yourself get down on any little thing that you done did or anything. Like he's just keeping you in a great mood, good mood to where like he's just constantly around you with good spirits, and that's the biggest thing to where like you're not worrying about messing up or anything because like you know for a fact with Ja, he will make you laugh, he will do something funny and all this stuff, and make you totally forget about it, just have fun out there. So that's the biggest thing that he done did.
Can you pinpoint when you realized how good your defense was this year?
That's hard to say. I mean, like I've been knowing it since training camp. Like I mean, I knew there was a good defense because just seeing like the leadership and seeing like how different people think and all this stuff and just like I knew for a fact that we had a really good defense. It was just in due time to when we started clicking.
Is there good vibes from the defensive unit to see Gary out there today? I know he wasn't fully practicing, but Coach said maybe even put a cast on him, and just any way we get him out there faster, but just to know that wasn't long term and he should be back relatively soon.
Oh, I mean, there's always good vibes on defense now. Like, that's always kind of hard to say because we always try to keep the vibes up. We always try to keep the spirits up, especially as a DB in the DB rooms where, like, we go out there and on Fridays to where if a DB make a pass deflection or, like, get a pick, like, you have to celebrate all of the DBs. Like, if we see you on film and you don't celebrate, we, like pretty much that's bad. So, like, there's always good vibes. So there's nothing, no horn, no foul.
What happened before the KC game?
Wait, sorry.
What happened before the KC game for you?
Just a little neat up something. Like, I mean, like, we totally fine. Like,
Yeah.
put the past behind us. I'm not trying to think about it. Just continue to move. Like, just a freak accident.
Is it something that in the moment you're thinking, oh crap, or were you pretty confident it was just something minor?
Oh, I mean, like, it was just something minor. Like, I was able to come back next week and all that stuff, the beauty of it, so it was just something minor.
So who came up with Coach OG? Do you have any idea? We never heard that last year. Maybe it was a last year thing, but we never heard that. Where did that come from?
That's a great question. Like, we heard so as a rookie, I think we came in and we heard it from something. I honestly don't know. That's a great question. I thought that they've been calling him OG. So, like, we've been saying, so, like, since we got here, it's just been OG. So that's actually funny now. Like, I might actually got to go do my research on that.
Did you know his background at all when he got here?
I did not know until I got here and everything, and then that's when I started figuring out everything. Like, okay, OG was a real baller. OG know the game.
He was in here the other day, and he was talking about how Rasul's studying film till 7:30 at night, and said, that's probably because he doesn't have a girlfriend. He kind of threw him under the bus. How is he in meeting rooms? Is he like taking shots at you guys? What's his personality kind of like?
Hands down. OG will take a shot at you no matter what. Like, it don't matter what topic we on or anything. But that's one thing about OG. Like, if we talk about basketball now, since we in the basketball season, like, OG will bring up some Bill Russell. He could bring up like he could bring up old people that you don't have no film of. Like bro, he could bring up Bill Russell, Larry Bird. All these people are like, man, it's just funny. Like, with dealing with OG, it's just this is a funny room.
Do you ever find his stuff on YouTube or something and watch him in action, or does he put it up on film at all? Or?
Oh nah, like OG don't pull up none of his highlights. I might ask him today, like, hey OG, let's go ahead and see some of your highlights. But like, nah, he never just pulled up none of his highlights though.
So he always
One more.
he just makes it about you guys, right? Would you be surprised if he was a first-round pick, he showed up his first day at the Rams in a brand new Porsche, his first day? I mean, does he seem like that kind of a guy that had that kind of a swag as a rookie?
Now see, look at that. Now I got to come back with OG now. Like, I got to go talk to OG. Like, I ain't know he pulled up on the first day in a red Porsche like that. But nah, he don't seem like that type of guy. Like, OG, he's just a basics. Like, as of now, he's just like a basic type of guy. So like, comes in, you already know what OG is. Like, he gonna have some shorts on and a long sleeve shirt. It don't matter what type of weather it is outside. That's gonna be OG weather. I mean dress. So it's just, that's actually funny now.
I had a football question, but quickly, details on the dog, name, breed, Any accidents that you're cleaning up at home that they're keeping you on your toes?
Okay, so his name is Bolt, like a lightning bolt. His name Bolt. He's a Doberman. His color is red. And right now, it's a headache. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's definitely a headache because I literally took him out one morning, and then I went back to go get dressed and ready and all that stuff for practice. I mean dressed and ready to go and start my day and all that stuff. And I come back out, and I knew something was up when he was sitting by my bathroom door just looking at me. Most of the time he's running around chewing his toys and all that stuff. So I looked at him like, then there's something up. So then I kept trying to leave my door. Like I kept telling him, come on. He was just sitting there. And then finally, like, I had to trick him to run and all that stuff. So like, I come around the corner, and I'm on my phone. I'm talking to my agent. I'm on my phone. And then he hurried up and ran to the bed. And then that's when I looked up, and he's just a big turd just sitting right there in the middle of my floor. And I was just like, well, dang, it's this type of morning I can see. So, yeah, that wasn't a good morning for us, but it is what it is.